If you use a camera on your iPhone or iPad, all your media is stored in Apple Photos. When you're in iMovie, trying to find that piece of media that's stored in Apple Photos sometimes can be overwhelming and frustrating. So let's learn a little technique to organize our media in Apple Photos so it's easier to find in iMovie. The way we're going to do that is we're going to make an album and put the media that we want to use in iMovie in that album. Think of an album like a folder. So I mentioned earlier, Apple Photos organizes all your media based on a date and time stamp. And you can see up above here, the media we see goes from June 2nd to June 11th. Well, I know that on November 5th, 2019 is the day I went to the cooking class. So I can type in November 5th, 2019. And there is all my images that I shot on that particular day organized for me. Matter of fact, there is 322 photos on that day. Well, I noticed right on top here, there's 3 pieces of media that I want to instantly put into an album. Selected 3 images in a row here. I'm going to go under File and New Album with Selection. It tells me the 3 items. I click, and now I have an album based on those 3, and now I can name it. And I can call it New Cooking Class. So how is that helpful for me in iMovie? Let's take a break from Apple Photos and we'll go over to iMovie. Just one last piece. If I go back to Photos here, and I go down below, I found the piece of media that I need to put in my new cooking class. I'm just going to manually drag it over, and I want to be able to put this piece of media in there too. So I don't have to do a selection first and then have the album make it automatically. That simplifies the process. I can go back later on and add media when I need it, or delete it. Click on my cooking class. Now I have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of media. Now that I'm back in iMovie, I go over to my media panel. I click on Libraries, Photos, and right on top here is my new cooking class. Double click on it, and there's my media organized automatically for me. I don't have to scurry around trying to find the media I need. It's all there right in front of me. So, if you shoot on an iPhone or iPad, your media is going to be stored in Apple Photos. You can use albums in Apple Photos to help you organize a little better. It's an optional technique, but it does help. And then when I go to iMovie, I go to my media panel, Libraries, Photos, search for my albums, in this particular case, New Cooking Class, and here's all my media. I hope you find this useful.